Hello there everyone, Ashnflash here, and welcome on into a LEGO Marvel 2024 set review. Today we are looking at the brand new X-Men 97 set, 76281. This is the X-Men X-Jet. This is retailing for $84.99 USD or $109.99 Canadian. And I was sent this by LEGO and Land to do a review for, and unfortunately the embargo date is the date that the set is available, January the 1st. But finally, I'm able to take a look at this thing, so let's go ahead, let's open this up, and let's see. Just from the images, I really love this set, but I know the price is insane. Alright, so here is the ship all built up here, and for me personally, looking at it just as a model, not at the insane price, it's a pretty near perfect set. There's just like one thing that I'm like, I don't know about, but the rest of it, I'm like, this is just such an incredible model for the Blackbird, the X-Jet. This is just, I really love this thing. I love the shaping of this. I think that it just feels like such a complete model there. And you'll see what just fell out. Don't worry, it's not a bad play feature or anything or a misbuild. You'll see that in a sec. But let's go ahead, let's take a closer look. All right, we'll start up front here with the cockpit and how this works. So there's two sections that can be lifted up. This main bit here, and it just lifts on up easily. I love the transparent red. I think this looks so great how they have even just sort of filled this in here in the front. Like, it just closes on up perfectly. Just some of the shapes that they're using here, like particularly this angled piece, this point is so cool. And then how it continues on over here. I love how it's sitting perfectly. It's not on top of it, but it's right next to this newer piece here, which is used quite a few times in the set, which looks and works really well. But in the front, we do have a cockpit there, and you can see on this computer panel there, you've got a magnet as well as just a bunch of other different buttons and things on each side, and the X-Men logo there as well. And in the front here, let's see if we can angle this properly. We've got this computer panel here that has Magneto, just this sort of silhouette outline of him. There's some sort of, it looks like almost like a planet or something, or a galaxy, and then a bunch of different buttons and dials and things. But of course, what's cool about this is there are two seats there, so you can take Scott and put him there in the front, and then you could take Rogue there and put her in the back there too, so you could fit two characters up here in the front, and that's what it looks like when it's all closed up with the transparent red. Continuing through here, you can see there's this X-Men logo with this arrow pointing that way, and then on the other side, it's the exact same thing, just with the arrow pointing to the front that way. Before we get any further, I just want to show you underneath here, you've got this bit here that you could sort of angle a little bit for lights, I guess, shining down on Magneto. That's kind of neat that they have that angled. You've got these little warning bits there, and then same thing here on the other side. And basically, it's right in the front. You've got two little stud shooters which shoot out these transparent flat red studs, which we'll come back to. And just jumping ahead a second, on the back part there, nothing interesting, but I do love how that is built there, and it just sort of adds to how it's sitting. That's pretty neat. All right, here in the back, you can see we've got this sticker with some arrows pointing this way, and some ventilation, different things like that. But when you lift this on up, it gives you access here to these other two seats and a couple of computer panels. So on that side there, you could see there's a tile for a Sentinel, which is very interesting because in the original X-Jet, there was a Sentinel included. Also, that head, there is a head actually included inside of the minifigure Series 2. Over there, you've got an X logo, a couple dials and panels, and then on the other side, you could see there's nothing really too interesting going on. Over here on this panel, though, you've got this piece here, that transparent book cover. That's kind of cool. Kind of gives that a different texture and color. But anyways, when you move that down, you can see you've got a couple other little dials, and then also a little X-Men logo, and then just the whole jet there. Yeah, so that's sort of supposed to be like a hologram, I guess. So there's another two seats here, obviously, and you can take Magneto and Wolverine and sit them inside. If you don't know why I'm putting Magneto inside here, maybe watch the show or hear what's happening in the... So you can't have Wolverine there. Anyways, let's swap him really really quickly with Magneto. Put Magneto there in the back. And there, you can close that on up. It just is getting stuck on this piece there. I think as I lower it down, you can see. So you just got to shift it over just a smidge and close it on up. You might be wondering what's inside here. Well, I got to lift this up to show you. But you can actually remove these little containers very easily. They just sit inside there loosely. And what they are is, you can see here, they've got spare studs for the launchers, and they'll sometimes fall out of the bottom there or fall out of the top, just depending on how you sort of move them around. And same with this, there's another 3 inside of this. So there's 6 in total, but yeah, they constantly fall out of that, which isn't a problem because they're sitting inside there. They're just spare pieces for you to reload everything, but that's kind of neat. All right, now moving on here, I love this bit here, how they've got those pieces on just one stud. I think that looks really great there. And you can see on the other side, they did the exact same thing. But now onto the engines. This is a really cool build here that they've done. I really like the sticker that they've got on the inside of the wing pieces there on both sides. If I come on over to this side here, you can see we've got the X-Men logo there too. And they're using these really big pieces here for the wings. I think that works great, and just how they've angled everything here. And then this is the part that is my least favorite bit, these missile launchers here. Do it from this side. If you just lightly touch it down, it'll launch it, which isn't why I don't like it. It's because of this piece here that they're using, just how it looks on top of the missile piece there, the launcher. I don't think that looks complete or very good. All right, so here is Wolverine, and it's an interesting figure here. I'll tell you why in a second. The legs are not dual molded. They are just printed on there. The printing quality is not the greatest there. You could see how the yellow, the blue's bleeding through there. I will say it's got feet printing, which is kind of interesting. And hey, getting legs in a Marvel set is not too common, so I'm pretty happy about that. No arm printing. I mean, pay attention to why I'm saying that. But the torso, it's very detailed. I like it a lot. The comic there, the outfit with the red belt looks great, and the muscles and all that. The cowl is pretty great, and it is removable there. And you can see it's not dual molded. It's just printed and painted on. But the face underneath, you've got the white goggles there so that you could see the white through the cowl. He's got a smile, and then on the other side he's got this smirk there as well. And you can see when you put the cowl back on, the eyes actually line up with the holes from the cowl. So unlike Batman, this does actually work. But I have to talk about this and show this to you. This on the right side is the Series 2 Marvel Studios minifigure, and it's got arm printing, which is very cool. You can see the arm hair and a little bit of the printing there on the blue for the sleeves, but also the legs, they are dual molded. It's got side leg printing there and everything. The torsos are the exact same and identical, same with the cowls. But what's interesting is underneath, they've actually gone ahead and created a new head here as well. So this one from the CMF series had an angry expression. The new one has a smile. And then on the other side, he's got an angry expression. And then the new one has a smirk. So I'm confused by this because we've seen with the Disney minifigure series that a lot of times those figures do not remain exclusive. So the fact that all these pieces exist from the Marvel series, why are they literally taking that same torso, removing the arms that would be already with that torso and just giving you the plain ones? And then even the legs, they've gone ahead, created new legs with the same printing design, but just no side leg printing. It's not dual molded. It's such a downgrade. And the fact that they create a new head, that's pretty great, but that's a new print. That's a new cost. So when you're looking at why is this set so expensive, you've got new piece there, a new piece on the head. Technically, this would be a new piece too because it's not the same one with the arms. All right, I want to look at Magneto next, and you might be looking at this and being like, what the heck? Where's his helmet? Why does he look like this? What's with the giant M? Where's the red? And yeah, obviously it'd be cool to get that outfit. However, this is extremely accurate to the show and it looks great. I love the printing. I think it's just this color looks great. I love the muscles underneath, the sort of wrap there from the cape coming onto the front. Looks great, as well as this face that they have created for him here as well. Removing the hair there from Harry Potter, you can see spinning it around. He's got this angry fighting expression there on the other side. And lifting up the cape, you can see the back torso printing there too. It's very detailed. I will say I love the plate that he's on. This little piece that he's obviously hovering and lifting up himself. Back in the day, they just gave us a 2x2 plate, and he would either have to stand in the front or the back of that. Now, with the new pieces here that exist in 2024, he can now be centered on it, which works really well. However, it's just a little too tall, a little too thick, but still really cool that now he's centered, which I just think adds something to this. Here is Cyclops, and I have been waiting for this outfit for 10 years now. Whether you want to say 10 years from the Lego Marvel Superheroes game when we first saw this outfit, or you could even say from when we got the original set that came out 10 years ago with Cyclops, and it wasn't this outfit. So it looks great, don't get me wrong. I really love it a lot. Could use some leg printing for sure. Mine's a little bit of misprinted there at the top, a little bit scratched up, but I love this yellow, bright blue outfit. It's just amazing. Love the expression there on the back too, where he's sort of focusing, about to fire his laser. Kind of wish maybe they could have done something where maybe a little bit of coral or some lightning or something coming out of it, just to give it the effect that he's activating the visor would be kind of cool, since before, because of the Astonishing X-Men outfit, we weren't able to have a second face print, but now because we've got the hairpiece, it can cover that up. But anyways, really great figure. So happy about this. And here is Rogue, and do not get me wrong, I'm very happy that she's in the set. I love the outfit so much. I think the leg printing there, it actually does not look that bad with the green printed on the yellow. I like some of the highlights with the dark yellow there too. The torso, because it's printed on dark green, you could see how transparent that yellow is. I was about to take off the hairpiece, but we have a lot to say about this. This hairpiece, it's very basic. And I love the fact that they did do this printing there for the white. I think that looks good on this figure. On this figure. Is this accurate to the show? No, not at all. A more accurate hairpiece would be this giant piece here. And printing white on the top of it would work so much better. It is so curly and puffy. Or going back to the summer of 2023, Marvel Series 2, just don't give us Wolverine. Like, he's already going to be in so many sets in 2024. We see this. He's obviously going to be in the mansion. He's going to be in this set, and maybe others, right? If they were ever going to do it, they're the most popular mutant and X-Men character. But Rogue could have been in the CMF series, could have better torso printing, could have dual molded legs, and then as well could get a brand new hairpiece, not relying on using an existing piece from Lego, but actually getting a new piece. Something more accurate like this would have been amazing. And yeah, I hear the comments, I saw them. Oh, but she looks like that in the comics. This is not a comic book set. This is a set based off of the show, which she does not have hair like this. So anyways, that aside, I like what they have done with the head there. Printing the band looks pretty great. I like the smile there. And then on the other side, she's got this angry fighting expression. The back torso printing as well is very detailed. Well, there you have it, everyone. That is my review of the X-Men X-Jet set. Look, I love the set, the model of the ship very much. I think that the figures, two of them are really great. Two of them leave me wanting more from it, expecting more, I guess is a better word that I would say for that. The price for this is legitimately insane, but again, if you look at all of the stickers that are in the set, if you look at all of the prints, 10 new prints introduced for these 4 minifigures. And that's pretty crazy, but again, expect all of these to just be in the X Mansion. Like, just look at what happened with the Avengers Quinjet from last year and then the Tower. Obviously, ideally, a few things that I would improve upon in this set would be giving us a Sentinel. I think that would have added to the cost a little bit more. But getting someone else in here like Jean or Gambit, anyone from the show would be amazing. Or even just a villain like Mr. Sinister would be pretty cool to see here. But what do you think of this set? Did you go out, pick this up on January the 1st? Are you planning to wait for this to go on discount? It's already been discounted at some places already somehow. But if you want on screen, I've got a playlist at the end here of all the X-Men 97 sets that we've looked at on the channel. But I hope you guys did enjoy the video. I hope you will have a great day. I will see you all in the next one.